Hey, welcome back to the next DC Universe Wave 10 countdown, character countdown. We're on number 6, Robotman. For those of you who missed it, number 7, the bottom, the least impressive, is already up, so be sure to take a look at who that was. But number 6, Robotman. Now, a lot of people, myself included, may really know Robotman more from the cartoon appearances, and not from the Justice League or the Justice League Unlimited that was on Cartoon Network, but instead the Teen Titans. In the final season of Teen Titans, the Doom Patrol, of which Robotman is a member, made an appearance, and the reason for that being that actually Beast Boy was a member of the Doom Patrol. So that's where the connection between the Teen Titans and the Doom Patrol came in, and how they made their appearance. So that's how I kind of first saw Robotman. I'd seen the comic. I remember seeing the comic. I just never really read it. Didn't really care much for it. But Robotman, interesting looking character. Again, not all that interested in the series, so I did put him down as my number 6. For anyone who knows the wave, I've said multiple times, you already know about how this works. Basically what we've got the wave of figures, starting from the number 1, which actually is Robotman, according to the back here. We've got Beastman, the Joker, Power Girl, Man-Bat, Forager, and Batman. Those are the characters in the wave. Good characters, good strong wave. Of course, as I am counting down the ones I think are most interesting, and in this case, Robotman definitely doesn't count as number 1. To take a moment, we'll read through his bio. Once one of the greatest and wealthiest race car drivers in the world, until a devastating car accident destroyed his body, the mysterious Dr. Niles Calder saved Cliff Steele by transplanting his brain into a ceramic metal body. Cliff eventually took the leadership role in the Doom Patrol, Calder's team of super misfits, alongside Negative Man and Elastigirl. Now I'm going to take a quick moment here. In case we never get an Elastigirl figure, this is a really neat piece of trivia, and it's off the subject a little bit, but I wanted to mention it. In Disney Pixar's The Incredibles, Helen Parr, Mrs. Incredible, before they got married, was Elastigirl. You see it on the screen. Disney got permission to use that character name on condition that it wasn't used for any of the merchandising. So if you ever look up any of the Incredible figures, if you ever look for any of the figures or any of the merchandising, they usually are going to say Helen Parr or Mrs. Incredible. They don't have Elastigirl on it, and that was because of the agreement they had with DC. But battling strange menaces and protecting humanity, that's the rest of his bio. Statistics, first appearance, My Greatest Adventure, number 80, back in 1963, which, when you look at the character, I can kind of see, he definitely kind of has that 1963, 50s kind of robot sort of impression to him. Real name, Cliff Steele, occupation race car driver, hero, get all that from the bio. Base of operations, mobile, special abilities, robot body provides enhanced strength, speed, consciousness can be downloaded into computers and then into other bodies. So there's a lot of possibilities that we could have with this, particularly Brainiac stories and things like that. But that kind of shows off the packaging on Robotman. We'll take a moment and pop him open and take a look at the figure. Be right back. Alright, so now that we got Robotman out of his pack, I have to say, I really do like the figure. I do like the Robotman figure. There's a lot of nifty little things about him. Not enough to move him out of the 6th spot. I don't I'm not second guessing his place in the line, but a lot more things that I can appreciate now that he's out of the pack. The first one being the metallic color. Being in his pack in that plastic bubble, you can see that he's a copper metallic orange, but when you get him out, you really see how much of him there is, how metallic he actually is. And it looks fabulous. I mean, it really looks great. He doesn't have a lot in the way of paint application, so there's not really a lot that's bad on him. He's got his shorts, he's got the chest piece and the wires. Also, and may not be able to see it real well, he's got kind of these deep, dark red eyes, which, let's see if I can catch it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. The only problem I do have is on this last nub on this side, there is a little bit of an overpaint, which, I mean, that's really nitpicking. That's not gonna detract from the figure at all. And the way of articulation, standard for this wave. His head does turn, but for whatever reason, it really doesn't have. It doesn't make you. I don't know why. It doesn't really. It doesn't really pivot up or down. We really just get kind of a side to side, which is, kind of a shame. This is a good character. That's kind of a letdown. Otherwise, everything that arms come up, arms move up, pivot on the bicep, joint on the elbow, and rotation on the hand. The hands actually have a lot of nice little detail on them. Kind of almost like a Iron Man-ish kind of look. So I really do like that. That's a nice little detail work. I would have liked seen some of that throughout the character, but in this case, he's pretty flat in his mold. He's got the crunch, which again is probably going to be used more for his up and down looks. He pivots at the waist, got it on the legs, twist on the thigh, on the knee, and of course at the ankle. Much tighter than Forger was, so a lot happier with him. He stands really well, and I expect I'll be able to get quite a few good dynamic poses out of him. Now, in the way of accessories, he does come with the torso for Imperiex, which I won't get too much into, what all it has here, but it's a big torso. I mean, for anyone who's been following these lines and collecting these figures, that these Collecting Connect characters are huge. So, that's just to give you an idea of what to expect once we get them together. And I've been saving this. This is actually probably one of the coolest things from the DC Universe line. If you remember his bio for Robotman, he used to be a race car driver. He was in an accident, and the only thing that survived was his brain. So when we pop off his head, what do we see? His brain. I think I made his display in this way. I don't know, but in this case, I just want to make sure to save that as the last bit, because that is Robotman, our number 6 figure. Stay tuned. We'll get to number 5 here in just a moment. But for right now, thank you for watching.